only promote the truth.
I'm over here jamming. I don't know about y'all. I'm over here jamming. Boy, them intros that the team put together is fire. I'm over here. I'm hit. I don't know what y'all do. Y'all don't understand Yahuwah. Do y'all understand Yahuwah? He bouncing. We're created in his image. When you start bobbing your head, Yahuwah's bobbing his head. Can you believe that Yahuwah bobs his head? Man, if you only see what I've seen, you'd trip out. Nobody can move me off this point because of what I've seen. Drop some fives in the chat if y'all can hear me good. Brother Bill gave me a 5 already. Drop some fives in the chat. Mic check, mic check. The fives. Why? That was my number. You can drop some 8s if you want to. Because I'm rocking 5s and 8s. Those two numbers follow me everywhere I go on the earth. I don't know why. Man, Yahuwah be bobbing his head. Y'all don't understand it. Yahuwah loves that. He love a good beat. And the funny part, when they brought in all that stuff with the okay. Now I want you to think about it. I want you to think about it. When you hear that type of music, and if it just keep playing for a while, how many of you just go to sleep? You go to sleep. That type of music has a purpose. It's great music. It has a purpose. We double live. So we live. Are we double live? Are we double live? Hold on a second. I don't put we live in assembly too with the team. I copy their message and put it in. I put it in the private group. I copied the team message. I saw them hit the message and I copied their message. I'm rolling over here. Y'all don't understand what just happened. It's funny. I'm copying the team's message when they get ready to send out. We live because they're waiting on me to go live. They got it through, and they'll put it over here. So we can, in case somebody don't hit it, then anybody in the team can hit it. And I happen to copy the message. And I thought I put the message over in the Promote the Truth channel. I put it in the private channel. How many of y'all in the private group? Why are you not in the private assembly group? Do y'all know we have a private assembly group that's built for people that's graduating strongly to 144? Like if you believe you're 144, here's what I want y'all to do. Here's what I want you to do. If you really, really, truly, truly, truly believe you're 144, ooh, why y'all telling me just now? All right, I'm not. Okay. Larry Queen, I'm gonna show you honor first. I wanted you to tell me that earlier, but I'm gonna show you honor for you telling me that now. I want to know that earlier, in between the breaks, because I'm ripping and running. Y'all know what I did in between the breaks? Y'all get mad at me if you want. I'm committed to getting in the best shape of my life. Even better shape than when I was a professional athlete, and that is very, very, very extreme to do. I'm going to do it in the name of Yahuwah. I'm going to get in better shape than when I was a professional athlete with the San Diego Padres, Colorado Rockies, Seattle Mariners. I'm going to be in better shape. And I'm telling you, when I was that shape, I was the best at what I did, the best. I was the best for a period of time. For around 4 to 6 years, I was the best at stealing bases in baseball. I was really good at it. And I wasn't the fastest always. I was always the second or third fastest. On every team I was on, I was never, ever, never the fastest. I can bring some of my friends on here that were the fastest on each team. I can say, hey, come on. And they'll tell you, yeah, we got him. Because they was always, because the coaches was always, once they knew my skill set, they would always brag on me going, man, they fast. And they go, well, we can beat him. And there'd be one or two guys they could beat me running, but they wouldn't even come close. Shout out to Brother Daniel Bacote with that super. Man, we love them YouTube supers too, man. It really supports the channel. Makes a big difference. Brother Robert Stevens, thank you, brother. Tamara said, your mind's in better shape. No. I can't, hey, Yahuwah says present your body as a living sacrifice. Hardly anybody's grabbed that one. That means that's a command to be in the best shape. You cannot. Hey, Joe know what's up. Lightning. Don't make me pull that picture up, Joe. Did I ever show y'all that picture? Joe, did I ever show people that picture? All right. So in between, Sister Queen, stay on me to get that done. Matter of fact, man, I'm a trip and mess around and because y'all know me, I do everything spontaneous in the spirit. If I don't go grab that, Sister Queen, let me go grab an example real quick. Let me get it set up. Tamara, what do you mean you do the same thing? Tell me, y'all got to be exact. Because clue me in, I don't know when I'm going to, I'm going to look in the chat. I'm popping back and forth. I might catch what you said and ride with it. And then all of a sudden, we rolling. And now you done got some shine up in here. Oh, she said, let's see it, the picture. Travis, we need to see the picture. Joe, he says, some of us have seen it. Man, where the hell is that picture at? All right, I'm going to get it for the next one. Because I don't know where it's at. Horatio said, how you getting the private chat? All right. Horatio just reminded me. Send an email to info@promotethetruth.com. And only if you believe you won 44. You all out for Yahuwah. You guard the commandments. You keep the feast. You keep the dietary laws. You are no drama. I got to add that one. You can't be no drama. Travis over there rolling. That's right. Joe said you showed it when you told her. When did I tell y'all the story? Was that like on a leadership? When I told y'all the story of thunder and lightning? You got to be all out. If you think you like all out, like you are like, you lock and step. Daniel, Queen, boy, Yamani, Bill, Bonnie Bean, Joe, Larry Queen, Daniel Libby, Larry Moman. There's some people saying they all out. Then send that email to info@promotethetruth.com. And the overseers are going to interview you. That's how we do that. Now, the overseers that I got in place right now, I trust them. I put my life on it. Melanie Summer, where you been, sis? Melanie said, I seen it. She been in the trenches. She probably been in there reviewing all day. I'm sweating up underneath this shirt. Y'all just don't know it. Y'all see I got a different shirt on from the first two times? This is a fresh post-workout shirt. I'm still working out right now. Y'all just don't know it. Because I was like, do I take my shower and then jump in, get back on, put my same shirt back on? What I do? I said, no, there's a certain amount of hours I got to do a certain amount of sweating. Pre, during, and after. When you're a professional athlete, you understand pre-sweat, during sweat, post-sweat. And then you can relax. And then you look up and you're ripped. All right, so if you believe with all your soul, you 144, and you are no drama, you ain't got, hey, you all in. Nobody's gonna have to call you up and go, hey, what you doing? Dang, Sister Annette Yahoo put in $300 super. What? Look, she tripping, y'all. When I say she tripping in a good way, look at that. Look on the screen. That's $300 in the super chat. She says, "I loyal love Yahuwah. I love my set apart ones. PTT is the truth." That's my set. Annette, you're supposed to be on a private Zoom with me. Daniel Bakote, Sister Queen. That's the assignment. You two, y'all make sure that Sister Annette within 48 hours is on a private Zoom with me. Whatever y'all got to do. If y'all gonna get hold of me, get hold of Sister Lena. Y'all coordinate it. Make sure I'm on a private Zoom with her. Yahuwah's like he's pounding me about Sister Annette. That's why you did what you did. You did it because your heart is so bold. Your heart is so pure. You love Yahuwah like that. That's why you believe you did it, Annette. I'm going to tell you why you really did it, because Yahuwah is now calling you to another level. That's why you did it. I'm just telling you the truth. And I got a lot on my mind. Let me get it all together. Now, let me do the first things first. Sister Queen told me to get that thing. Look. Y'all see that? Let me see if y'all can see it. See that? See that suit? Look. That's a suit. That is a strapped sweatsuit. Like it's strapped on. It's like squeezing my whole body, and it's making me sweat like crazy. I've been using them for years whenever I need to get back in shape. Like in crazy shape. And then I use it for maintaining. But man, when I started rocking in business to build a kingdom of Yahuwah, I'm gonna tell y'all, I got distracted some. Like we all get distracted in different areas. But then all of a sudden, Yahuwah said, "No, pull this, because you're not level 10 on that." He goes, "You got to be level 10 on all 6 areas. Where you at?" And you do an assessment. You go, "Oh, got it. I got to raise this up a little bit. I got to get this back to 10." So I'm going back to level 10 physical. Right now, I'm about an 8. Katie said, "I think I need one of them." Y'all gonna make me laugh at the same time. Y'all gonna mess around and make me laugh playing around. Let me see if I can pull this up. All right, yeah, I got it. Let me see. Let's go get Isaiah Yisharal. Let's get that one. Yep. This is funny right here, man. All right, I'm just gonna give you an example. Yeah, let me grab that. Let me put that over here. Ashley said she got one. Lisa Pfeiffer said, "I saw one." How many y'all go? Hey, Tamara said, "I need one of them too." I gotta stay focused while I'm watching y'all's comments. True snipers on the roof. Shannon Collier. You are now a sniper. You got a wrench. Shannon Collier is a true sniper too. She's on the roof. You see your wrench, Shannon? Make sure I see Shannon's wrench. I'm over here tripping. Can't hit the wrong person. Y'all see Shannon Collier got a wrench? If she ain't got a wrench, I'm gonna give somebody the wrong wrench. Let me make sure. Hey, day. Shout out to Benjamin. Y'all blowing up the chat. It's hard for me to catch up. I got a weighted vest. I was working that one. All right, Shannon, you got a wrench. I had a weighted vest. I did 10 minutes on my trampoline. The many trampolines are off the hook. It'll work every organ in your body. You only understand what I'm talking about unless you understand what I'm talking about. All right, here we go. I'm getting it set. Because we got this stuff digitized, but when you go to copy and put it over for me to show it to y'all, I gotta get rid of all the technology in between. 1 second. I get rid of all the technology. The stuff that's coded. By the way, I love y'all. Period. Point blank and period. I love my family in PTT. I love that y'all allow me to come in here and share with you. Because y'all ain't got to listen to me. You got to be called by Yahuwah. But to me, I'm appreciative of that. Because if you honor him, I got to love you with all I got. That's a fact. And guess what that is? That's point blank and period. And still said, I know I need one of them. Amber said, I got one, but I need to start using it. Yeah, you got to work it, man, little by little. Man, I got a whole sweatsuit, an entire one. I got 2 of them, one black, one blue. I'm gonna start busting them out too. But right now, I'm doing a specific thing. I gotta take care of a couple of areas. All right, appreciate y'all. I love y'all, man. All I got. So I'm gonna give you an idea. I'm just tightening this up. Y'all gotta bear with me because I'm gonna put it on the screen. I wanted to have this in between the sessions, but I messed up. How to get that workout in. Because when I do telethons, the day will go by. Because that between the time the staff's reaching out to me, and then I'll go, I didn't get my workout in today because it was a telethon. Today I was like, nope. Right now I'm doing 6 days a week, not 5. 5 is the minimum you got to do when you go get back in shape. 5. You just got to move. If you move, you got to move. Just put in your brain 30 minutes, I got to move. And then I can show you shortcuts to that. Like I got a 5-minute workout that you be burning stuff for like 6, 7, 8 hours. All right, here we go. I'm almost there, fam. Yeah. Almost there. Y'all gonna appreciate this too. Y'all gonna appreciate this. And that's the thing I thought about in between the sessions. I was like, it's a very special thing because I see in the private group, I see how they be talking to each other in there. They be like loving on each other in there. And I'm like, that's special because that's not like blood related people. That's thicker than that. It's spiritual. It's a Yahuwah thing. So the Yahuwah spiritual is thicker. They say blood is thicker than water, but spirit is thicker than blood. That's a fact. But nobody teaches that. Nobody's teaching the spirit is thicker than blood. Who's gonna teach that? You can't touch it. So they think, oh, because you can't touch it, there's no way it could be more valuable. All right, you can't touch air either. You can wave at it, but if I take that air out of the room, you dead. Now what happened to you? You was tough. So I took that air out the room. Then what happened? As soon as I took the air out the room, you weren't so tough anymore. Everything came to reality. The spirit, Yahuwah's the air. He's spirit. He's thicker than your blood. You need that air for your blood to work. Take that with you. All right, I think I got that down in. Just remind me. Y'all just got to remind me. All right, I need to show that. All right, Sister Queen and overseers. When I'm done with chapter 24, I need every one of y'all that's listening to me to light me up in the private group we got for overseers and tell me, show the vowel points. That's all you got to do is say, show the vowel points. And I'll know what to do. I got it lined up. I'm going to warm it up, then we're going in. See, we love each other so much. And that love, he says, they'll know me by the way you love one another. And the thing is, we're going to know Yahuwah better by the way we love one another. We don't get into conflict with one another. We don't have no coveting. We're not jealous with each other. See, that's the community we build. And it's a very discipline to get there. You got to get extremely disciplined to get to the point where you ain't got no drama around you with the people. Especially, now listen, those that come into Yahuwah, that come into a spiritual journey, if they got the Father in them, they're not gonna be no drama in them. None. They're gonna find ways to want to get along. Now, let me tell you, I gotta give you a disclaimer on that. Because some people will use that to hurt other people. All right, Larry, I see y'all. All right. Thank you, sis. Brother Larry, Sister Queen. Some people will take it and go, oh, I just got to go along to get along. I'm not go along to get along. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you understand them 4 core areas. Guard the commandments. You understand it, right? His name above everything. Guard the commandments, his feast days, his food laws. And we're going to make sure we flex that out to his ordinances. It won't just be food laws. We're going to put all the core ordinances in there. It's coming soon. Everybody hit the like button. Sister Pauline said, let's get these likes up. And then share it. Y'all want to get some people saved or not? If you do, you'll share it out. Because I'm going to promise you something. It's going to be hard to find real, true, scriptural, no Greek influence teaching in this entire world. 8 billion people. It's going to be tough. You're going to have to be in one accord. You're going to have to love that. I tell my wife all the time, we got to love finding a way to agree with each other. Because in most cultures, they grow up and it's a thing to kind of jab at each other all the time and do little sarcastic jokes all the time. That's just a slick way of just tearing people down. Brother Larry Moma's on it. All right, the ones y'all sending me messages, y'all make sure when I'm done teaching chapter 24 of Shamut. But first, we got an A. We can't let go of Yahuwah. We can't let go of each other. Turn the speakers up.
Don't let go, I'm on it now. Ain't got that fire, I won't back down. Every breath, every chance we take, with you I know I'll never break. Don't let go, I'm here to stay. Through every turn, finding my way. In this love, I feel the flow. This is us and I won't let go. Caught up in the rush, moving fast, running through moments, but they wouldn't last. It took a while to see what was real. Through every high, every low I feel, you hold me steady, make me whole. Now I'm not letting go, not letting go. Every step and every beat, it's you and me. Found my rhythm, finally free. Get Yahuwah with me. I'm moving strong. chance we take, with you I know I'll never break. Don't let go, I'm here to stay. Through every turn, finding my way. In this love, I feel the flow. This is us and I won't let go. No, no, I won't let go. I said I won't let go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was blind, but now I see clear. Took my time, faced every fear. YAHUAH held it down. Show me the truth, I found my strength inside of you. Hey, feels like a wave, yeah, we ride it high. No looking back, yeah, reaching for the sky. With you beside me, I'm never alone. With love set in stone. Oh, and love set in stone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, you and me against the storm. Through the heat, I transform. In the dark, you are my spark. Guiding me when life seems too hard. Every moment I'm alive. I'll do my thing, catching my stride. The future's bright, so let it show. Rolling with YAHUAH, I found my flow. Don't let go, I'm on it now.
Man, don't let go, fam. You grab YAHUAH, don't let him go. Even though yet I have a little strength, yet I have not denied your name. Therefore, says YAHUAH, I will open up a door for you that no one can shut. Nobody can shut these doors of YAHUAH. Nobody. Come on, Tamara, she got it. You and me against the storm. How many of you want them lyrics in the Telegram? Y'all better get in the Telegram channel. Y'all gonna mess around. There's no way you're not gonna get invited to nothing unless you're in the Telegram. There's gonna be big stuff happening. Unless you're in the Telegram, you are not getting invited to the big stuff. Go to pttgram.com. Who went subscribe today? Put it in the chat if you subscribe today if you're brand new. Get on over there. We got over 1,000 people in there. What y'all doing? What you doing? Where you at? David Porter again with 193 in the Cash App. Annette Green with 50 in the Cash App. I see y'all. Robert Stevens said, you could hear the true love Brother Jay has for YAHUAH in every lyric of every song. That's right. Writing them. Because I done tried all the stuff that y'all see out in the world. I am a very, very unique person to come into your life. Very unique because of all the experiences I've been through. Very unique. I'm one of them people that what most people see in this world that they are just hunger for. YAHUAH's let me experience like crazy stuff. Unbelievable. I'm telling you, when I write this whole thing out, it's going to be unbelievable. No. Look, camera, pttgram.com. That's the Telegram. If y'all not on the Telegram, I'm put it in the chat. I'll put it on the screen. Look, I'm put it on the screen. Go to pttgram.com. Okay? I want to make sure everything's good over there. Because, man, we got so many different domains. I want to make sure everything's tight. Yep. Takes you right to the Telegram channel. pttgram.com. I'm going to be a little bit bold here. I don't even think you like a true, like in the technology age here today, like unless you completely off the grid. If you have a cell phone, then you're on our Telegram channel. No excuses. I don't care if you got Facebook. I don't care if you got Instagram, none of that. Because Telegram ain't like that. It's not no social media. You ain't getting all this stuff on there. It's a messaging system where we can do fast, important information to the call. So go to pttgraham.com. Make sure you just download, and as soon as you download that app, it's going to allow you to join in there. Just enter the center. And y'all know what they're going to, hey, guess what's getting released tonight or tomorrow? It's one of my favorites. It's been sitting on the burners. We got a gang of them. I'm going to give y'all this, and then I'm going in. Y'all ready? Now listen to these words. Y'all going to trip on these words. This song, hold on, I'm going to set this song up. Horatio said, I got it on my cell phone and laptop. Okay, you can get Telegram on your laptop too? Okay, that's a new one. Grateful for you, Sister Lisa, down there in the Bahamas. Y'all know we in the Bahamas showing love through Yahuwah. Very grateful, thankful, appreciative of our emissary, Brother Jay. Yeah. My sister, we spent time together down in Colombia. Spending time together again. Gonna grow stronger. She gonna get better. She gonna get more favor. Ain't no way in the world. You come around me, it's a fact you're gonna get more favor in Yahuwah. You're going to. You come around Kappa, you come around Yaakov, Yahuhanan. If you was around him, they're gonna tell you stuff, they're gonna deal with you, they're gonna lay hands on you. You don't know what they're gonna do. You're gonna get more favor. This is gonna happen. It's spend time with Yahuwah. Yeah, shout out to my sister Gwen for Brother Ricky. Brother Ricky, he passed away in Yahuwah. So when that horn blows, he gets to get resurrected in Yahuwah. Ain't that great? All right, now y'all watch. No matter what, when you got Yahuwah, you're going to elevate. You're never, ever, listen to me, you're never, even when he adjusts you and you get taken down in some weird places, right? Maybe you get taken down in some weird, like you go through trials. Never take a trial as you're going backwards. You take your trials as Yahuwah he's raising you up to another level. Sister Eileen said Telegram's on my laptop also. Okay. Y'all don't talk me. So I didn't know you can get Telegram on your laptop. Go to pttgram.com. If you're not on PTTgram, I'm telling you, you will never, ever get close to me if you ain't on Telegram. Not going to happen. Unless you got one caveat. You're completely off the grid. If I see you got a cell phone in your possession and you're not on Telegram and you say, man, I'm all out with you, but I don't see you as one of the members in the Telegram channel, I'm not talking to you. I will literally not talk to you. You're going to be like, over Telegram? Yes, over Telegram. Because you didn't pay attention to the instructions. Because we got to communicate with the Kahal. And that's the most efficient way we found to do fast communications with everybody around the world for free. Don't cost anybody no money. That's it. So, back to this song. Now, I wrote this song because I knew it, man. I felt it in my spirit. People had to feel this. They had to grow. They had to know that they can come they can come out of nothing. They can come from anywhere. They can rise up out of everything. I said, man, I got to call this one Rise. Turn your speakers up. Rise, man. You can.
Rise again. Through every storm, through all the pain, Yahuwah lifts me high. He gave me wings to fly. No more falling down. Been through so much, still standing now. Yahuwah lifts me high. 'Cause I was made to rise. I walk through the fire, scarred by the flame. The weight of the world try to bury my name. Every tear, every trial, every wound in my soul could have shattered my spirit, could have taken control. But
deep in the silence, you whisper, calling my heart. You're meant to break through. Arise again. Through every storm, through all the pain, Yahuwah lifts me high. He gave me wings to fly. No more falling down. Been through so much, still standing now. Yahuwah lifts me high. 'Cause I was made to rise. Through every heartbreak, I found a new song. Every trial became strength where I belong. The chains of despair that once held me down now fuel my ascent, wearing victory is my crown. But deep in the silence,
y'all better make sure y'all paying attention. Y'all better make sure y'all paying attention. Woo! Michelle Richards says you got goosebumps. Look at Hannah. See y'all. How many of y'all felt that? I told my man, hey, that's some big surprises coming up. I told my man, I want you to sing this as if you freaking got your whole soul on the line. Here's these lyrics. Here's this beat. I want you to sing this as if your whole soul. It means if you don't get your whole soul into it, you lose your soul. Sing it like that. I'll play it one more time. Just a little bit. I want you to do your best to listen to these words. Everybody, so listen to the beat, but do everything you can to pull every single word because he's singing very crisp. Are you ready? Are you ready? Come on.
Arise again. Through every storm, through all the pain, Yahuwah lifts me high. He gave me wings to fly. No more falling down. Been through so much, still standing now. Yahuwah lifts me high. 'Cause I was made to rise. I walked through the fire, scarred by the flame. The weight of the world tried to bury my name. Every tear, every trial, every wound in my soul could have shattered my spirit, could have taken control. But deep in the silence, you whisper, calling my heart. You're meant to break through. Arise again. Through every storm, through all the pain, Yahuwah lifts me high. He gave me wings to fly. No more falling down. Been through so much, still standing now. Yahuwah lifts me high. 'Cause I was made to rise. Through every heartbreak, I found a new song. Every trial became strength where I belong. The chains of despair that once.
Woo! See, I was made to fly. Yahuwah gave me wings to fly because I was made to fly. Now look, if you don't pay attention, you're going to miss prophecy in that sermon song. When he returns with the shout, when that shout goes out, when the shupar sounds around the world, are you going to fly then? Are you going to be giving your wings then? Are you going to be giving your song then? You going to be giving you going to understand then this song? You're going to understand then when you're giving your wing, when you're transformed, you're going to fly. How are you going to be called up if you can't fly? He said, you will meet me. He will return through the clouds, and then you will be caught up with him. You're going to fly. If you can't fly now, you're going to fly then. That means you was born to fly. Your whole mission is to get your wings with Yahuwah. Don't die. And hey, don't die without getting your wings. Sometime or another, you're going to get your wings. People go, I was made to fly. That sounds cute. How am I going to flap my arms? No. That's a prophetic verse. I was made to fly. Can I get back to Yahuwah? Yes or no? Can I get back to him? Now I go in. That set the tone. Chapter 24, Shamut, from the True Scriptures. I don't think I've ever taught this one. I don't think I've ever taught this, Brother Bill. Then Yahuwah said to Masha, come up to Yahuwah. Oh, we started this, didn't we? We didn't roll it. We couldn't get past what? We couldn't get past verse 3. We just ripped a shred. Anybody out there teaching a different Bashura, then you can go get yourself immersed. They are not of Yahuwah. They are an anti-Mashiach. And you can be sure of that. Because they're not going to be able to stand and show themselves approved. They're not going to be able to grab the scriptures. You know why? They had to come to us to get the true scriptures. Think about that. Think about that. We got people coming to promote the truth. We translated the true scriptures, and then people are formulating their doctrine off of the scriptures that we translated. That's a different Bashura than the Bashura we teach. Yamani, what'd you post in that group? In the private group? She posted second YAHUAH. I think Hannah posted it earlier. What'd you post, Hannah? Put it back in there, Hannah. Is it the same one? Is the second YAHUAH? Come on. Hannah, post it back in there if it's different. Look at Yamani's in there because you both are in there. She posted second YAHUAH. 1 verse 10 and 11 in the true scriptures. Beretta Dash. This is John, the one that John, YAHUAH, who Yahusha, who is Yahuwah, he loved. Hey, I got to back it up, son. I got to back it up a little bit, son. I'm going to go to verse 9, sis, if you don't mind. If I got my sister's permission. Do I have your permission, Yamani? Hannah, can I go to second YAHUAH and back it up just one verse? Just one verse. I would like to do so. Because I want to honor that y'all caught that. That's important. Okay. No. Don't, gotta be specific, Hannah. Don't just post. Always give me specifics. I'm moving fast. Put the specifics. I just want to know if I got your permission. We good? Your mind? We good, Hannah? Hannah posted specifics in the private channel, not here. On the private channel. You got access, sis. Pay close attention when I'm talking to everybody. I'll tell you where to do it. Put it in the private channel. That gives me time when to deal with it. Otherwise, you get people distracted. They'll be running over looking at stuff. They're not going to pay attention to what they need to know. All right. Hannah said, go ahead. Second YAHUAH, page 391, per Sister Denise. Yamani said, yes, sir, go ahead. Everyone who does not maintain the teaching of the Mashiach, but goes beyond it. They go beyond it. Okay. So there's no specific instructions given on who does the immersion. But you know you got to get immersed. Say you're on a deserted island. Say you got shipwrecked and you remembered. Say you got shipwrecked. Or your plane crashed and you were the only survivor. And you were on a deserted island. Remember Castaway? And say there was nobody but you. And you had not yet received YAHUAH. That's a good one. Ooh, YAHUAH just gave that to my brain. Melanie. Everybody, y'all got to put some fire emojis in the chat. Because what happens if Yamani or Hannah or Melanie or Liz or Denise or Joe or Jason or Lisa or Yolanda or Donna Dilsnyder or Lisa Moore or Emily or Eileen or Katie or Sharina or Michaela or Gwen or Brenda or Anna or Jermaine or Lisa or Cherie or Benjamin or Wayne or Daniel or Queen or Ashley or Donna. What happens if you witness to that person and they got on the plane and there was 40, 50 people on the plane? This is the Ruach talking to us. And the plane crashes. And now picture that person, one survivor, and they get into a boat and it's a storm and they land on the island. Go watch Castaway. And they're the only person on that island. But you had witnessed to them before they got on that plane. You gave them a good witness. You was a convicting witness, and they got on that plane. Brother Benjamin, Bonamine, they get on that plane, and now they remember your witness. Who going to immerse them in the water? You took them through truesalvation.net. Come on, Miss Q. Come on, Shirley. Miss Shirley's in the building, one of our strong supporters. Shirley, she don't say nothing to hardly nobody. Miss Shirley T in the building. You think I don't know who you are? I know you, sis. Yahuwah told me all about you. Thank you for your support, sis. Horatia, who going to immerse that person? They went over to truesalvation.net, and that Bashir over there said, hey, you don't have to, but you should do what Yahuwah Mashiach did when he was on earth. Are you telling me that person stuck on that island and nobody can rescue them? They never get found, ever. They end up dying on that island. Brother Randy Millions in the building, one of our strong supporters. Strong supporters. Onazel, talk to me, y'all. They on that island by themselves. Are you telling me because there's not somebody there to immerse them, they can't get salvation? Is that what y'all saying? Does that make any sense to you at all? Does that feel like Yahuwah at all to you? We got to go to the island. We got to go to the extremes. If you play these word games with me, you're going to have a tough time if you don't love the truth. Come on, Sister Queen. They on the island. Stacy said it. Rumaim 10:13, it is written, everyone who calls on the name of Yahuwah shall be saved. That is it. Now be immersed. But what? By calling on his name. Think about what I'm saying here, fam. Think about what I'm saying. It's crazy. I don't know who it is talking crazy over here. I hope it ain't the real other name, because that name, I don't know what's going on. You might have copied because they done knocked you out of here. Think about it. Think about how powerful what I'm telling you is. They're on the island by themselves. They remembered you gave them a witness, right? And they said that, hey, I should go in the water after I have repented for the remission of my sins. Now you telling me they got all that water around them. They can't walk out there in that ocean and say, Yahuwah, thank you. I praise you for forgiving me of my sins. And I'm going to do what you did. I'm going to immerse in this water. And they dip themselves down in the water and come back up and say, hallelujah, Yahuwah. And then they call. And they say, now immerse me into your name, Yahuwah. I immersed here in this water. You telling me they can't do that? Is that person not going to be saved because they were stuck by themselves on an island? You can't get around these words. So that's why I say, the person who remained, 2nd Yahuwah 1, chapter 1, verse 9. Everyone who does not maintain the teaching of the Mashiach, but goes beyond it. See, when you start saying, no, you got to get somebody, they got to do it for you. You just went beyond the teaching. It says they do not have a lure in them. As soon as they go beyond it. Soon as they go beyond the word and they start saying, well, that's my belief. And you'll hear people say, well, that's my opinion. We're going to have to agree to disagree. They just went beyond it. Why are you not getting on the same page with your brother or sister who's saying, show me the scripture that says somebody else has to immerse you? And what we're going to do with the person on the island? Are they done? They have no chance. They're out? No. You just told a lie. 10, if anyone comes to you and does not bring this teaching, but tries to bring you another teaching, do not receive them into your house or even welcome them. Leave them people alone. Deuces. Appreciate you. You came in seeming like you had the right heart, and then you got exposed for not loving and following the Mashiach. 11, anyone who welcomes someone who brings false teachings shares in their evil deeds. That means they're going in the lake of fire and you going with them. And some people go, ain't no way I'm going to lake of fire just because of this opinion. Yes, you are. You are out. You're out. Because why? You're an anti-Mashiach. Now, my sister Hannah done gave me the juice along with your money. They're not playing up in here. See how we roll, sis? 1 Timothy chapter 6 from Sister Hannah. One of them real ones. Chapter 6. She told me go to verse 3. I'm going there on page 341 in the True Scriptures. 341 in the True Scriptures. If anyone teaches differently than what we have taught and does not agree with our sound teachings about Yahuwah Mashiach and the teaching that is consistent with all righteousness, that person is conceited. They full of what? Pride. They're arrogant. They want something for themselves. They want to be the one. Here I come over here telling you, I didn't want to be the one. But you're going to have people, they want to be the one. And then they tear down the one that's the lead that's been called. Yahuwah will raise you up if you've been called. That person is conceited. They do not know anything except being oh my goodness, Sister Hannah, you done found the fire. That person is conceited. They do not know anything except being obsessed with debates and arguments. See? Well, that's my. As soon as you hear somebody say, well, that's my opinion, rather than say, well, brother, let's study this further. Let's dig in here deeper. Let's get on the same page with this. They go, well, that's my belief. And they get real staunch in their spirit. They're conceited. And guess what? This only creates jealousy, conflict, verbal abuse, and evil suspicions. Hey, I want to pray for you. I want to pray for you. You know, I was listening to the Promote the Truth, but they teach this. And I don't really believe because I can't find it. And I'm going to give you some scripture verses. Evil suspicions. There is only constant bickering, verse 5, among people whose minds have been ruined, who have allowed themselves to be robbed of the truth. They think righteousness is a way to make money. Maybe that's their motivation. They think, I'm gonna get me a follower and make me some money. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Now, who's saying this? This is Shaul. Shaul is saying, I know as an emissary the ways of Yahuwah Mashiach. Now, here's a question for y'all. Did Shaul have a physical, personal, earthly meeting with Yahuwah Mashiach? No. He had a spiritual meeting with him. Yahuwah Mashiach, and he said, I couldn't see him. I only heard a voice. But you got Kappa, you got YAHUAH, right? They was with you. But Shaul says, I'm an emissary just as much as they are. Because he called me. And he took me through a certain experience that validated my calling. All right. So let's make sure we understand that as we move in. Now the base is set. Now we go over to then Yahuwah said to Moshe. Now I'm in Shamut. I'm in Exodus 24. Then Yahuwah said to Moshe, come up to Yahuwah, you and Aaron, along with Nadab and Abiyahu, and the 70 of Yisrael's elders. And that's where I proved to y'all the 144, where Yahuwah taught me about 144. You with me? And worship from a distance. Only Moshe may come near Yahuwah. The others should not come near. The people should not come up at all. So he's saying the elders, that's why Yahuwah's got me raising up overseers, guard and keeper. I'm not called him an elder. There's nobody I've called an elder yet. Not one person. None. Zero. I got overseers in the kingdom through Yahuwah. We got guardian keepers through the kingdom, Yahuwah. Nobody yet has been raised up to elder. Elder will come through overseers and guardian keepers. They're going to come through there. They will. Because I done studied how to raise people up in the kingdom. More than anybody you probably ever going to meet till you die. I didn't know all what I was studying for. Now I understand. Moshe came and told the people all the words Yahuwah, told all the words of Yahuwah, along with all the ordinances. That's what to do, the ins and outs, the nuances. All the people answered with one voice and said, all the words Yahuwah has spoken, we will do. Woo-wee. See, at that moment, at that time, they said, all the words that Yahuwah has spoken, we will do. Then Moshe wrote down all of Yahuwah's words. He got up early in the morning and he built an altar at the foot of the mountain. He set up 12 pillars according to the what? 12 tribes of Yisharal. Something about these 12 tribes, fam. Where you going to go? Where you going to go? Where you going to go? You can't get away from these 12 tribes. It's a big deal. He appointed, who appointed? Moshe, who had authority to appoint. You got to go look on the earth and go, who's got authority to do this appointing? Who's Yahuwah talking to? Who's he speaking with? Who y'all think Yahuwah speaking with on the earth? He ain't talking to a lot of people. Because if he was, we'd already have a good pure word on this earth. It took promote the truth all these years, listening intently to Yahuwah, trying, pressing, do this, do that, do it this way, do it that way. And finally, oh, got it. We went through that fire. He appointed certain young men from the children of Yisharal who sacrificed burnt offerings and peace offerings of oxen to Yahuwah. Moshe took half the blood and put it in large bowls. The other half of the blood he sprinkled on the altar. Then he took the book of the covenant and he read it out loud for the people to hear. They responded and said, all that Yahuwah has said to do, we will do and be obedient. That's what the people said, fam. They said that all that Yahuwah, Moshe's talking from his communications with Yahuwah. And the people are responding. We're going to do what Yahuwah said. I want y'all to understand that this scenario, from the physical, tangible things they had to do then, is now playing out exactly in the spiritual and the physical things we got to do now, not the sacrificial parts. All physical parts we can do that are not sacrificial are to be done now. Now. They said, we're going to do. And we're going to be obedient. Moshe took some of the blood and he sprinkled it on the people. Y'all not going to see us around here sprinkling no blood. Do y'all know that people still doing that crazy stuff? I call it crazy stuff now because then it's been done away with. So now they're doing crazy stuff like sprinkling blood that Yahuwah, he became that blood sacrifice. What you going to do? You got to do that now. He sprinkled on the people. And guess what he said? I'm going to show you the relation. That's why we got to stop and make sure we listen. He said, this is Moshe, quote, this is the blood of the covenant which Yahuwah has made with you concerning all these words. Melanie, if you're paying attention, if you follow along with me, I'm catching certain things about the words, certain things that should be capitalized. Sherry, I'm in the dock. You can come in there, just don't touch nothing. Y'all can come in there and go along with me, but just don't do no changes. But watch me. There's a few things you'll see me tweaking, right there on the spot. Then Masha and Aaron, Nadab, Abiyahu, and the 70 elders of Yisrael went up. Y'all ever hear me say, shall we go up? Shall we go up? Shall we go up? And they saw, guess what happened? They saw the allure of Yisharal. Can you imagine? Them 70? Nadab, Abiyahu, they had never seen Yahuwah like that in his full esteem in that way. Can you imagine? They saw him. Under his feet, it looked like paved work of sapphire stone. Nobody ever stops and breaks this part down. Just as clear as the sky itself. Yahuwah did not harm the leaders of Yisrael. And they looked at Alua. And they ate and they drank. What an honor. What a privilege. What if there's a certain group of us, 144 of us, we get to get this precursor before Yahuwah comes back? What if? What if we get an opportunity to get a glimpse of Yahuwah's esteem before he comes back? He did it with these 70. Plus Abiyahu and Nadab. That's why I'm like tripping sometimes when I say we're having different events. Y'all need to get down here. Because you're going to have to come and prove to me, who do you know has studied and dug to find Yahuwah as much as myself and the people that promote the truth? Who do you personally know? And how do you know that Yahuwah is not going to make a certain appearance at any time in one of these sessions? How do you know? See, I know something's hot. I know something hot. I know something hot. Because our channel just got disconnected while I said that. That quick. All the channels. Y'all see a little glitch? It just blipped right there. When I said, how do you know? All the channels got disconnected. The YouTube and the Facebook for about 30 seconds got disconnected. I don't know if you realize it or not. I'm setting you up for the most important things that are about to happen on this earth. Some of y'all going to get to see it. Some of y'all are not because you ain't got that kind of faith. I love that we got this absolute channels of www, World Wide Web. Just communicate. Just share with people. And all I'm doing is fishing. I'm throwing a net out to find out who's them real ones out there. All right, that's what he did. And look, they weren't afraid, man. They were like, all right, we good. Because no one can see Yahuwah and live unless he allows them to live. Then Yahuwah said to Masha, come up to me on the mountain and wait there. I shall give you the stone tablets and the instructions and the commandments that I have written in order that you may teach them. So Masha and his assistant, Husha, not Yahusha at that time, Husha, salvation really is his name. So Masha and his assistant Husha got up, and Masha went up to the mountain of Alua. See, most people miss Husha. They miss Husha, Joshua, before he became Yahusha, Joshua. Masha took him with him almost everywhere he went. He got to be right around close to all that was happening with Yahuwah. That's why the torch was handed off to him. Notice that Masha didn't take Aaron. Why was Aaron not allowed to go up there at that time? Because he built that calf. That's what I'm telling y'all. Hey, there's certain things you can do that are error. Y'all can make errors. But you're making the errors, and every time you're making them, in the back of your mind, you're going, I know I shouldn't be doing that. This might cause conflict. This might cause confusion. Some of y'all learn that right now. Where Yahuwah's going, hey, you could have been up here. I got to slide you to the back. And man, you're going to have to work your ass off to get back up in there. You're going to go nuts to prove. And then some of y'all going to go, I'm not sliding back. I'm not getting caught up in no drama with Yahuwah at all. I'm going to do the right things. And that way I can be right there like Husha was, who became Yahusha. Joshua. Masha said to the elders, wait here for us until we return back to you again. Aaron and Hur. So then Masha assigns two leaders, overseers. You notice it ain't Yahuwah doing all the leading? Some people go, I only got to listen to Yahuwah. How's that been working for you? For the people going, I only got to listen, Yahuwah's the one to tell me, I got to listen to the word. What word? Show me your translation. Those of you that only got to listen to Yahuwah, I agree. You can do that. I agree. But it's going to take you some time to learn his ways and dig and learn his language. Do y'all know that Yahuwah is speaking to us through the old school Abari language first, then through Aramaic next, then all these other languages, English, Spanish, whatever, we get to catch on. But if you don't go back and figure out how he first presented this into his language, you're going to miss Yahuwah. I took the time to go back there and figure out what the heck he was saying. He says, hey, Aaron and Hur will be here with you. Whoever has a dispute may go to them. See, back then, you used to be able, I got an issue, and you have people that work it out. We're like, if you got any issues, bring it to us. We'll work it out. We got overseers here now. They got wisdom too. Then Masha went up the mountain, and the cloud covered the mountain. Verse 16, chapter 24, Shamut, Exodus. The esteem of Yahuwah settled on Ar Sinai, also known as Mount Sinai, aka Mount Sinai. And the cloud covered it for 6 days. On the 7th day, Yahuwah called Masha from out of the midst of the cloud. All right. Who's ever had any type of similar experience like that? Just here. Because you're going to have some fruits that would prove you had some kind of experience like this. Let me get my pen out again. Come and teach us about your experience with Yahuwah like this. Come and teach us. So we'll give you the link to come in here and talk about when Yahuwah gave you this type of experience. Come up in here. I tell you, Yahuwah took me somewhere, taught me things, and all you got to do is pay attention, and I'll give you the evidence through my words and through my teachings. It's like Masha, no different. Come up in here and teach. Let me give it at least a minute. That way people say I didn't move ahead too quick. Anybody want to put in the chat? Yes, I've had this unbelievable experience with Yahuwah, similar to Masha, being there 6 days in the cloud with Yahuwah. And I can come on here and teach you the higher things of Yahuwah in the Abari language. We're getting close to a minute. I'm going to give it 2 minutes. Just for y'all watching the replay, I'm watching the chat because I promise you, if they put it here, I'm going to ask them to come on the live and teach us the experience and the wisdom of Yahuwah from the Abari language, Hebrew, that they can transmit it over into English to where it's infallible. It can't be disputed. It's pen. We're about, what, a minute 30 or something like that? Sister Donna said we will be here to the cows come home. I want to do that to y'all because y'all just because you're gonna watch. People gonna hit you in the DMs. They're gonna say this. They're gonna say that. Social media, but they don't want to grab this pen in front of everybody. When man, they got this worldwide audience of thousands of people. We got almost 400,000 subscribers, and over time, all these if you go back and watch our videos, thousands of people watch all these videos. Then it gets to the tens of thousands, then the millions, and you would be famous. You got a chance to get you a following. You can get you a following up in here. That's what you really want to do. All y'all to go back channel people about what we're teaching. You want to get somebody come follow you. But I just saying, hey, you got a great chance now. Here's the pen. Come and teach while I'm here with you. Don't do it away from me because I'm going to call you a coward. Do it while I'm here. And then y'all going to watch me. I'm going to be quiet. I ain't going to say nothing. I'm going to wait 5 minutes. That's the minimum. I'll give you at least 5 minutes. Might more. I might give you more. I won't say nothing for 5 minutes. I don't care what you say. You can trash me to death. 5 minutes, I'm going to be quiet. After 5 minutes, I'm just going to ask you 5 questions max. And you might be able to pass the 5 questions. You might be able to pass them. I don't see anybody came in the chat. Jason said lots of, just so y'all know, to prove for y'all watching the replay, look at some of these comments. Yeah, I've been waiting. The silence is so loud. All esteem to the Most High. Nobody. Cricket. See, I've been asking. Come on. Kayla said no one came up here and grabbed that pen. Had to tell us that, come on, where y'all at? So that's crickets. That's the most important thing. Crickets. Stacy said crickets. Katie said, I don't see nobody. All right. That's the point I wanted to make, is that I'm not here to be right. I'm here to teach the truth. because Masha went up and got great instructions. Now, we done had 2,000 years approximately go by. We had a spurt, a little bit of a spurt post Yahuwah Mashiach being on earth. And then, man, that thing disbanded quick. It could not even make it 700 years. It couldn't make it 500 years. I don't think it can make it past 300 years, fam. The on fire that they had, where everybody's in agreement and they were growing by leaps and bounds. Why? Yamani, why could they stay that much fire? Yahuwah now lives in them. It never happened before. What happened, fam? So you're going all the way back at least over 1,000 years. It's a minimum of 1,000 years because the vowel points showed up around year 700 after Yahuwah Mashiach was here, who they called Yahusha at the time. How in the world would the vowel points ever even have a chance to mess around with the true word of Yahuwah? How would that ever get in there? How would somebody change Yahuwah's name to Yahuwah, Yehovah, and Yahweh, and all that kind of stuff? Playing all them games. So you got about 1,000 plus years go by, nobody standing on business for Yahuwah. Then all of a sudden, 2007, May 2007, I scream out, whoever the creator of this world is, I'm talking to you. I need you to listen, hear me. Do not let me die confused. Don't let my enemies kill me. And right now, my enemies are the enemies of my mind. I study, man, like y'all wouldn't believe. I gave up potentially multi-millions, which I believe would have been for sure multi-millions of dollars in baseball to go find the truth. And then in business, man, I've had crazy people try to say, man, just take this money and be quiet. At that time, it was approaching 6 figures a month to just be quiet. There's people now still making money off of that. That's since 2008. They done made millions, some of them tens of millions of dollars. And they offered it to me just to be quiet. Don't rock the boat. And Yahuwah shows me his name. After that same day I called out on him, I saw these ancient Hebrew letters the same day. Three months from then, I took all that I did from 3+ years, 6 to 10 hours a day, searching for the truth. I didn't know I was going to find a name of the creator. I didn't know. I'm like most of the people in this world, God, Lord, Jesus, all that stuff. I was doing the same stuff the whole world does. God, Lord, Jesus. Some people take it God, Buddha, Allah. Some people take it Allah. Some people take Krishna. They take it different angles. But ain't none of them got the power in them like this name here. None of them. So then, once I found his name, I started having different experiences. And then, as I got deep into his name, he took me somewhere. I can't explain it to y'all. Whether it was in body or out of body. But he showed me all kind of stuff and talked to me in the spirit. And it's evidence because I can read them scriptures and tell you the truth. And I wasn't raised up Hebrew or Abari or Aramaic or Greek. I can sit there and read it and disseminate it. I can decipher that stuff. I can peel it apart. It ain't me. It's him in me. Him, what he showed me and what he put in me from after he showed me stuff. All right. On the 7th day, Yahuwah called Masha from out of the midst of the cloud. to the children of Yisharal below, the esteem of Yahuwah looked like a blazing fire on top of the mountain. So all the people were looking up and it looked like it was just blazing fire. You know, they're thinking, how in the world is Masha and Husha, how can they live through that? Masha entered. Listen, y'all listen carefully. Masha entered into the midst of the cloud and went up the mountain. Masha stayed on the mountain for 40 days and 40 nights. Everybody else is freaking out about that fire and that cloud. Masha walks up into it. Look at Melanie, who's up close. Melanie's up close to me, y'all. And she is a professional educator of 40 years. You can't sway Melanie to the left or the right easy. She's a very sweet woman, but she is tight mentally. And she's been up close to me for many years now. About 6 years. And she said about me, you can read the written language of Yahuwah. She knows I can. She asks me questions all the time. What does it say? What about this? What about that? Because they're in there looking at the Hebrew, her and different people, and trying to figure it out. And they ask me a question within a second or two, I have it. And I didn't grow up with it. And I ain't been in no seminaries. And I ain't taking no online courses for it. None. Zero. Point blank and put a period on it. Thank you, sis. And the chat blowing up again. The channel keeps getting disconnected. I got to talk to this service. They want to keep us here. If y'all watching us, y'all tripping. Y'all get some technicians on this. Yeah, that's my brother Bill. Brother Bill, he's in the document, guaranteed. Let me see. I know I see Daniel's in the document, Sherry's in the document, but Brother Bill must know. Verse 18, that's it. And I told him after 24, I said, remind me about them PowerPoints. Because everything I read to you is in a good, clear, understandable language, right? And it all made sense. That's because all the vowel points to make those words make sense have been removed. They're out of there. They're gone. They're out. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to 25 when I come back. No, I'm going to play a song, and then I'm going to 25. So y'all enjoy, because I just gave y'all something to think about. So you're going to have to say, man, I thought about it, right? I thought about it. That's why I wrote this.
I thought about it. I thought about it. I remember trying to flex for likes, dressing up in pain like it was right, dancing without the neon lights, smile on my face, all in a fight. Heard the world say, you're almost there, but the mirror said, you don't even care. Yahuwah called me through the haze, told me the real, ain't afraid to change. I thought about it, all them nights I tried fit in. I thought about it, quick chasing a win. I thought about it, I was too blind to see. I thought about it, who I'm meant to be. I thought about it, all them nights I tried fit in. I thought about it, quick chasing a win. I thought about it, I was too blind to see. I thought about it, who I'm meant to be. See, growth don't come in comfort zones. Nah, had to break free, do it on my own. Yeah, let go of the weight that I used to carry. Yeah, Now I'm living real when it's legendary. Yeah, I walk with rhythm in my steps. Respect on me, it's no regrets. Yahuah in my lane, I'm lit. Got that clean flame, I don't quit. Now I ain't who I was last year. Dropped the fear, now I'm crystal clear. Took a moment, took that pause. Had to rethink of my flaws. Found that light, I found my lane. Found myself through all the pain. You can't fake it, you gotta face it. Yeah, I faced it, no one replaces, nah. I did some strange things just to feel alive. And now I move with a total different tribe. I thought about it, all them nights I tried fit in. I thought about it, quick chasing a win. I thought about it, I was too blind to see. I thought about it, who I'm meant to be. I thought about it, all them nights I tried fit in. I thought about it, quick chasing a win. I thought.
Man, I got y'all, man. Are y'all thinking about it? I got y'all thinking on it. Y'all said, man, he breaking that thing down. Make you think about it. Found myself through all that pain. How many y'all hit that? How many does that hit you? Them words hitting you? Yeah. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. I'm gonna show you how this can get jacked up quick. I'm gonna show you how fast this thing can get jacked up. Like you can get yourself. What you're reading, okay? What you've been reading. Let me pull that in here. All right, look at the screen. You might have to blow your screen up. I wish I'd have made that bigger. Hold on a second. See if I can make it bigger. Let me see if I can make that bigger. That's going to be tough to see. Hold on. I'm going to try to make that bigger. That got really big. I'm going to try to make that bigger for y'all. All right. 5 verses here. Let's make it really big. Yee! Hey, that works. I think you'll see it if I do it that way. All right. I'm going to do it that way. I'm going to make you see it. I'm going to make you see it, fam. Now I'm clear that thing there needs to have it blown way up when it comes on that screen. Replace that. All right. Oh, let me go over there. Cool. Now I'm going to pull it in there. Hold on one second. Donald said, I blast that song on the way to the gym. What's your last name, Donald? Put your name in the chat so I know who you are. Send you a shout out. You've been giving great energy tonight. Give you some respect and love, bruh. Here I go. This is going to be bigger. That way people can see it easier. Let's try it this way. See how it looks on the screen. Not much bigger, huh? All right, blow your screen up. Just widen it up. Can y'all see them little dots underneath them words? Yes or no? Let me look over here on the YouTube channel, see how y'all see it. I want to see how y'all see it. All right, let me look on the screen. If you look, I'm looking what y'all see. Can y'all see them dots or not? Them little dots around those characters. Vowel points. Y'all see them little bitty dots all around? I don't know why they didn't get bigger. That should have been bigger. Let me check something. Yeah, it didn't come out like this. I'm going to try to resave it. Let me try to resave it. I'm going to try one more thing to see if I can make it work. I'm gonna try one more thing. I don't have none of that on there. Oh, I see it. I know what happened. All right, I got y'all. I know what happened, fam. It's gonna work this time. I know what happened. It's going to work. It's gonna work. Let me take a look. Hold on. All right, I believe it's gonna work. I'm gonna pull it up again. Sorry, fam. Bear with me. Yeah, I understand. I know what happened. Y'all hang tight. I'm gonna do it one more time. Again, I still am always learning technology. And by the time you learn it, man, they keep upgrading. They're like, we got something better for you. I'm like, all right, I just learned that last part, but I appreciate it. So that means we gotta get quicker at thinking. We don't throw no salt on it. We appreciate it. Let's see if this works. I'm pretty sure it's gonna work. Y'all look at it. Yeah, it worked, didn't it? Ah! That worked. Now y'all see that? Uh-huh. How many of you see it now? Oh, you see it now. Y'all, hey, tell me if you see it now. Look if you see those Hebrew letters and you see those dots all around those Hebrew letters. All right, Terrence, that's super big. Y'all got that? Oh, y'all see all those dots? Y'all see all those dots? All right, good. Now go up there. Now, Hebrew reads from the right to the left. All right, so it reads from right to left. So if you look under Yish means Yisharal, 1-1, you got to go up to the top right hand. Right? You're going to see this thing looks like a shoehorn, an upside down shoehorn. Okay? That's the first letter. All right? That's a hot. That's a hot. It's an H sound in Hebrew. The next one's a za. The next one's a uah. The next one's an in. Right? Hot soon. The next word is the prophet's name. It's Isaiah's real name. That next word that has that little, looks like an apostrophe, then it looks like a kind of like a slanted W, and then like a little Y. You go from right to left, and then like an apostrophe and like a broken shoehorn, and then a straight line. That's Yisharal. Yisharal. Ban. The next word's a B-A-N. Ban. You got it? That next word is Amutz. So Yisharal, son of Amutz. They will say Amos. You got it? That next word is Ashar. All right? Now, I'm telling you that when they put them dots on there, it changes the pronunciation of their names. So instead of it being Yisharal, you'll hear a lot of Hebrews, they'll say Yoshi, Yoshiyah. They'll jack it all up because of those dots. Instead of Amutz, they'll say Amut, Amos, Amos. So those dots change the pronunciation of the words. You follow me? All right? That's just verse 1. Y'all see it on the screen? All right, I'm going to go to the next page. Now we go to the next page. I want you to look at something critical in the next page. Who can pick it up fast? On the second line, the second word, there's something very critical. So from the right to the left on the second line, the second word, what do you see that's critical on that line? But it's loaded with vowel points. The more important the word, the more vowel points they put on it. Denise sees it. So that second word, you see that little second line from the top. So go to the top, second line, second word from the right to the left. You see a yud, looks like an apostrophe, a broken shoehorn. That's a hey. Then you see a uah. See that little line there? That's an uah. Then you see a hey. Now, that's Yahuwah. But when they put them vowel points on that word, they changed that to Yehovah. So the Yah becomes Yeh with the vowel points. You understand? Is that important or not important? It becomes Yehovah. So Yehovah. See, they changed the uah from a u to a v sound. There's no v's in Hebrew. So they've created, who you know as the modern day Jews, they've created their own system of language outside of what Yahuwah intended it to be, through what's called vowel points. Now, you've been on this earth all these years. Why do you not know how to distinguish what I'm saying? How you not know this? How do you know what the and is in the word? And or the, all that before words. Because there's a lot of names in here, but then there's something before their names that you won't know what that is. You go, oh, that you'll mess up their name putting that letter in their name. All right, so they jacked up Yahuwah's name here to change it to Yehovah. And you got people on the internet, they're training that crazy. Now, hold on, I'm going to go back. Page 2. And now think about this. It's so bad because of introducing vowel points. They go, well, if they can change it, we can change it. If they can change it, we can change it. If they can change it from Yahuwah to Yehovah, well, we can just change it to Lord or God. Since it's okay to change the words, the pronunciation, hey, the Jews did it. Let's go on and change it. We're going to change it to Lord and God. Hannah says, it's deep teaching. See, I'm just bringing you some receipts, fam. Next. You see all them vowel points? I gave you 5 verses. Look how many vowel points are just in 5 verses. Every time you see little dots around those words, it changes the pronunciation every time. They never stay the same in the pronunciation. How many of you notice on the 4th line something important in this one? From the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, first word from the top. The first word on the right to the left, 4th line, what do you notice? You see it again? There goes Yahuwah's name again. Now, get all these scholars on here with me. What they going to say? Well, you know, such and such rabbi, such and such back in this century told us, the hell with that rabbi that said this and this and this and this. I ain't care about that. I want to know what Yahuwah said. And if that rabbi or that priest or that preacher don't say what Yahuwah said, I don't want nothing to do with them. You understand? All right. There you go, Brother Bill. Brother Daniel, Brother Bill. Thank you, Sister Queen, for reminding everybody. They told me to show y'all that. That's vowel points. That's why TS Info, the project, so important. We don't use any of those vowel points in the translations. You can't fool us. Now, I'm going to tell you something. You can fool a gang of people, even removing vowel points. Because all the people remove vowel points, you're not going to find 1 in a million they follow Yahuwah. Yeah. You ain't going to find 1 in a million follow Yahuwah. Tell you that right now. Right now. Hold on 1 second. We doing the thing. I gave y'all the juice. I'm going to give y'all chapter 25. I promised you. We going into bonus round time. We in bonus round. Y'all know on the third session, you usually gonna get y'all gonna get a bonus round. Y'all gonna get a bonus round. I tell you what, while we going to bonus round, I gotta do something real quick. I'm gonna get y'all to jam real quick. Y'all gonna jam real quick on dip. I know y'all want to hear.
Hey, yeah. I know you feel me. It's the Yahuwah in me. Hey, that's where the vibe at. I know you like that.
Yeah, I know you like that.
We on a hype track. Let it go. Go. Hey. Move to the beat of my own drum. Hard times may come, but I won't run. Many can't take the energy they dish out. If it's negativity, then I gotta dip out. Hey, I'm dipping. Not like everybody else, I'm different. Authentic, never fake, no switching. With Yahuwah, you know I ain't never missing. Go. This the anthem, everybody dancing. Go on, body rock, I don't wanna see you standing. Every day's a party, that's how I live life. That's how you move when you got the inner light. No drama, gotta keep it out of view. Conflicts, altercations, I ain't tryna do. I'm on something new, something like this. Anything I'm not with, peace up, gotta dip. Hey, dip in, dip in. That's how I maneuver. It ain't nobody cool when you know the truth and you follow Yahuwah. Go dip in, dip in. That's how I maneuver. It ain't nobody cool when you know the truth and you follow Yahuwah. Hey, it's a mindset, yeah, it's a movement. Peace to the chaos and confusion. It's a new world when you know what the truth is. Yahuwah with me, so my vibe is the coolest. Made a choice and I'm taking this route. If it's anything against what I'm with, I dip out. Never fitting in, I'ma show them who I really be. Gotta cut them off if they dip into my energy. Dip, and I never stop. Dip, what I'm all about. I got a body rock, gotta take my power back. You talking confidence, I got a lot of that. No guilt, no shame, I don't need it. Big moves, big things, I believe it. I want something new, something like this. Anything I'm not with, peace up, gotta dip. Hey, dip in. That's how I maneuver. It ain't nobody cool when you know the truth and you follow Yahuwah. Dip in. That's how I maneuver. It ain't nobody cool when you know the truth and you follow Yahuwah. My style is unique, why mix with the others? On my own path, got my plan all together. Block my shine, that's not what I'm on. Gotta dip out, gotta move it right along. Yahuwah give me strength and I'm sure of the mission. Nothing I'm missing, I can see the vision. Let me bring it to you, this gem I've been given. And when you accept it, you won't stop winning. Hey, walk in the room, they can feel the aura. Came to spread light, came to bring more love. Wanna see you grooving to the floor up. Dip it like this, gotta move your shoulders. Next level, way up. Can't stop. Sure enough, dip. Don't miss out. Follow your path and sing this loud. Dip in, dip.
dip in, that's how I maneuver. It ain't nobody cool when you know the truth and you follow Yahuwah. Dip, dip, dip in, dip in, that's how I maneuver. It ain't nobody cool when you know the truth and you follow Yahuwah. Get on.
Man, y'all dipping. How many of y'all was dancing? Tell the truth. Horatio, how many of y'all was dancing? How many of y'all was dancing? How many of this made you feel good? And that's got Yahuwah in it. It's clean. Grandma can listen to it. Great grandma and granddaddy can listen to it. All the way to the babies. Everybody can listen to it. You ain't over a tripping going, man, something gonna come up, gonna make me feel, gonna embarrass me. Everybody's dipping. Everybody having a good time. Carl said, I'm blasting this right now at the airport. He said he airport Uber in the waiting lot. He in there jamming. Brother Carl in the building. But y'all getting it, man? I'm just getting it. So, did y'all get it? That's what your overseers wanted to make sure I got to y'all tonight. Teaching y'all. Joe said we get to Saku, we're going to cut the rug. You just wait. It's wide open at Saku, man. Everybody going at it. I'll be in the zone though. I come in and out because y'all who are working with me. You'll see them take me up and do different stuff. That song's already dropped, Tamara. That song is dropped. That song is live. That song is live. I'm happy, man. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good picture. I just seen a picture come in my memories of me and my boy. Wow. That's got me tore up, matter of fact. Woo! Man. I'm putting these all in the thing. That was a crazy memory just came up. Me and my boy over all these years. Man, I just had the craziest. I don't think I've ever seen that thing come up like that. Wow. Love my boy, man. That's going to make me cry right now, to tell you the truth. I just had this crazy memory come up, man. It shows all the, it says over the years, and it says you and your son. How does that technology know how to do that? Y'all bear with me 1 second. I'm gonna show y'all a picture. It's got me all jacked up right now. I mean, it's like 25 pictures came up. In like all kind of situations. I'm gonna show you 2. I'm gonna show you 3. Sorry, y'all. Bear with me. I didn't expect this. Everybody just hang tight. I promise y'all I'll fulfill my promise. All right. I'm going to pull these up. I don't know why it hit me, y'all. It just like, man, I'm having a good time. I'm going to the next part. And then I got this notification. It said memories over the years. It jacked me up. See? Y'all see where I've been all day with y'all, my family. Like Kai's at his academy right now. They got a big important thing going on at his academy. Lena's with her mother. I'm not there. I'm here. Because I got to do Yahuah's work first. And they know it. I'm just going to show. I got like 20 some pictures came up. They're all over the place, all over the years. I just found a few of them that just caught me, man. Man, it caught me. It just gripped me. I was like, what in the world just happened here? What just happened? Wow, Yahuwah, the things Yahuwah does, right? You don't know how Yahuwah's going to do his thing. You don't know how Yahuwah's going to work it. Big, man. That just really hit me. I don't know why. Hard to tell. All right, I'm going to share you this. I don't know. It's a little segue. I didn't know how. I got to deal with this emotion I'm feeling. Just give respect to my family, to my awesome son, my awesome wife. I was sitting there, and all these memories came up from Kyrie's little thing. I see the picture. I see that picture come up. Seemed like yesterday. That we took that picture. Then all of a sudden, I'm just looking, man. Pictures coming up. I don't know how. You don't know how Yahuwah's gonna do stuff. It's crazy, huh? always on top of me. Every morning comes and just jumps on to this day with his bigger self now. He just come late. I'm hanging out, resting, whatever. He gonna be right there in the trenches with me. From the time he been born. Last one, then I'm gonna move on. And now I see that come up in my memory with my wife and my son. We all together. And they loving on me, man. They always love on me like that. They always loving on me like that. But I had like 20 pictures come up from when he was a little bitty thing on here. Anyway, we got, everybody got their pictures. Y'all got your pictures, you know what I'm saying? That just hit me right when I'm teaching y'all. This blink came up on my phone like, look at this. You got to look at this right now. Yahuwah like, I know you teaching about me, but Yahuwah said, I'm going to love on you. That's like Yahuwah telling me he going to love on me. Y'all know what I'm saying? That's like Yahuwah said, I'm going to love on you too. I'm emotional because of Yahuwah. He means what he says. He shows me all the time, every day. Yahuwah shows me every day he means what he says. He showed me every day. I'm going to finish my promise in the name of Yahuwah. All right. I had a moment. I'm going to get in. Now watch. Yahuwah. Thank you, Father, for that moment. I praise you that you hear me. That we spend time together like that, Father. I praise you. Thank you for that moment. Hey. You got me with that one, Father. I got to tell him. And we be cracking up. Me and Yahuwah will be cracking up at each other. I'll be like, all right, you got me on that one. Yahuwah's never, ever, ever, ever left me or forsaken. He's never forsaken me. He disciplines me sometimes. Sometimes he pull out that cord and whoops my tail. If I don't do things the way I'm supposed to do it. And I limit that. It's rare now. Every now and then I kind of go something kind of quirky. And then Yahuwah, what? Yeah, I feel that. I just feel him pull the belt out. And I'm like, no. I'm sorry, Father. You ain't got to use that belt. Y'all with me? How many of y'all with me? Hey, I need some fire emojis in the chat so I can bounce right back in here. Come on. Put some fire emojis in the chat if y'all ready to rip through 25. We're going into chapter 25, Shamut. Thank y'all, my family, loving on me. I was peeking at, I couldn't hardly look at y'all. I see y'all blasting in the chat, showing me love. I'm like, man, if I look at that, I'm going to be crying like, I'm going to be bawling in here like a baby. I'll be in here bawling like a baby. So I got to kind of peek at y'all. I peek, you know what I mean? Still jacked up. I'm going to handle it, though. Fire emojis giving me the fire to finish the race. And my eyes are full of tears. My eyelashes are even soaked. Come on. I'm going to clear up my eyelashes. Am I good? All right, I think I'm good. I'm going right in. Chapter 25, Shamut, Exodus, from the True Scriptures. Dropping it. I don't think it's ever been dropped before. Brother Bill, I don't think we dropped this one. Hey, by the way, I'm still sweating. Y'all see it? This shirt here now is getting drenched. I'm still sweating, fam. I'm going to finish this thing sweating. I'm going to take a shower. I've never done this one. Then Yahuwah spoke to Masha, saying, boy, if it's, hey, give me some chapstick for this one. I see what Yahuwah's doing. I got to pull out my tea, too. Man, I got my mango juice, my tea, and my water over here. I'm going to take a sip of my ball of it before I get through this one. My sister Michaela said, you good, you good. You know I'm straight. We're going up. Oh, some of y'all in the digital collection. And we got to tighten that up too. What I love about the digital collection is you'll see the words get tightened as we finish out the full one. So you're catching it getting completely tight. We're going to update it all. Then Yahuwah spoke to Masha, saying, tell the children of Yisharal to make an offering for me. Y'all hear that? Hey, everybody here needs to think of tsinfo.org, what Yahuwah's put together on this platform. We got to coordinate it somewhere. Yahuwah saying, tell everyone in Yisharal, make and get ready to bring an offering for me. Receive the offering from me from everyone whose heart leads them to give it. Look what Yahuwah did. Choose or not choose. Yahuwah said, I want an offering from everyone whose heart leads them to give according to what their heart says. All right, set the tempo. Now, what my other shoes at? I gotta take these shoes off. I still got my exercise shoes on. I ain't got my flip-flops on. This here gear get crazy. How am I gonna get through this? I'm about to run out of this house. Because I know what Yahuwah is doing, why he wanted me to teach this. I ain't even read this today. Tell the children of Yisrael to make an offering for me. Receive the offering from me. Who? Masha. Bring it into Masha and his leaders. Bring an offering in here. But only, Yahuwah says, I only want the people whose heart leads them to give it. That is promote the truth. That's the True Scriptures Project. We don't want nobody to give us a dime whose heart don't lead them. We're establishing the most important project since he came to the earth. And we are now promoting his word throughout the world. And only those whose heart is led should go to tsinfo.org and give. These are the offerings you are to receive from them. Yahuwah said to Masha, now, they're coming out of where? Matzar, Egypt. They done been to the mountain, right? We done got the commandments now. We're in chapter 25. Chapter 20 gave them the commandments. So they done come across the desert. They done made it to Mount Sinai, Mount Sinai. They done went through all that debacle. Now, what do they have on them? They bankrupt Matzar. They got all their gold, all their silver. They got all their stuff with them. And that's why they had enough to make that big golden calf that Yahuwah tore them up over and killed a gang of people that day over. So the people that are remaining Yahuwah says, because guess what Yahuwah's about to do? He's about to build the tent of appointment. See? Come on, Overseer Larry. So that's why I give the PTT, because he knows. He understands this assignment. This is now replaying for the re-entrant of Yahuwah's word on the earth. I promise y'all, you're going to see this word rip this earth into shreds. You're now going to see the true earthquakes and the signs and the wonders. Once the true scriptures, listen to me, everybody pay attention. When the true scriptures start expanding everywhere, you're going to see the birth pains of the earth start to just shake. You're going to see the most dramatic stuff happen ever. And you're going to know that Yahuwah's on his way back quicker. You're going to see it. I'm telling you, pay attention. These are the offers you are to receive from them: gold, silver, bronze, blue, purple, and scarlet yarn and fine linen, along with goat's hair, ram skins that are dyed red, beaded leather, and acacia wood, oil for lightning, spices for the anointed oil and sweet incense, onyx stones and gems for setting in the priest's vest and breastplate. Let them make me a set-apart place so that I may dwell among them. Verse 8, chapter 25. Yahuwah said, let them make me a set-apart place. From what? We're just going to sit there and pray it out? He said, bring them resources together and make me a set-apart place. Ain't no buildings going up. And we ain't here promoting no buildings to go up. We're promoting his word is the building. The WWW, World Wide Web. We want his word to go throughout the farmost parts of the earth. That's what Yahuwah is calling us to do now. Follow the exact blueprint that I show you for making the dwelling place, along with its items and its furnishings. They shall make an ark out of acacia wood. Ooh, y'all know what that is? That's the beginning. See, now you've identified. When was the start? When did the Ark of the Covenant begin? It begins in, take your notes, Shamut chapter 25, verse 10 tells you when the Ark began to be made. That was the instructions for the Ark of the Covenant, where to this day the 10 Commandments rest, where hardly anybody on earth knows where they're at, except Yahuwah has showed me. Never told y'all that. He showed me where it's at. And I asked him, you gonna let us get it? Man, I can't wait to talk to y'all as a coop. I can't wait to talk to y'all. Some of y'all make some notes. Bring these things back up to me. This ain't the time. Let them make me they shall make an ark out of acacia wood that is 2.5 cubits long, or approximately 3 3/4 feet. We put that in the true scriptures. Reference point. We could have used meters, feet. Right? I was born in the USA. I said, I'm going with what I was born with. I could have chose meters. In a future edition, we might do meters. Who knows? Or approximately 2 1/2 cubits long, or approximately 3 3/4 feet, and 1.5 cubits wide, or approximately 2 1/4 feet, and 1.25 cubits tall, or approximately 2 1/4 feet. You shall cover it with pure gold, inside and out, and make a gold molding all around it. Cast 4 gold rings for it, and put them on its 4 feet, 2 rings on one side and 2 rings on the other side. Make acacia wood poles, but then cover it with gold. Then put the poles into the rings on the sides of the ark, and use them to carry the ark. He said, do exactly what I'm telling you to do. Now, he's telling them to do some mighty things here. He's telling them, do some mighty things here. Gold, put the gold here, put the gold there, put the gold here, where'd they get the gold from? Yahuwah gave them the gold because they were part of the covenant. This is bizarre. The poles should stay in the rings of the ark. They are not to be removed from the rings. Put the covenant witness, which I shall give you, inside the ark. Now, what's the covenant witness? Put it in the chat. In the chat, y'all tell me what the covenant witness is that Yahuwah told them, put the covenant witness in the ark. Y'all tell me what it is. What is the covenant witness that Yahuwah was talking about that's to be put in the ark? I'm going to check out the chat. There's always a little delay, then we get it. Y'all know what the covenant witness is? That's to be placed inside the ark. So this ark, this chest is being made. There you go. Katie hit it. Daniel hit it. The 10 Commandments. The 10 Commandments, never forget what you heard here, in case you didn't know. The 10 Commandments are the covenant witness. You see the title of this episode that we're doing here? The real Exodus 24:25, Yahuwah's covenant equals his power. Are you walking and guarding his covenant witness, his commandments? How serious do you take them? These covenant witness, these 10 commandments will lead you to live a life of perfection. Talk to me, Yahuwah, to talk to them. Woo! You shall make an atonement seat out of pure gold for the cover. 2 1/2 cubits long, or approximately 3 1/4 feet, and 1 1/2 cubits wide, or approximately 2 1/4 feet. You shall make 2 cherubim. You see those big messengers, long winged messengers? Out of what? Pure gold, out of gold. Make them out of hammered work at 2 ends of the atonement seat. Hammer them to specifications. Place 1 cherub at one end and 1 cherub at the other end. From the one atonement seat, you shall put the cherubim on its 2 ends. The cherubim shall spread out their wings upwards, covering the atonement seat with their wings facing each other. See that, Melody? Got it. Bam. With their wings facing each other. On line 20, verse 20. I believe I got that right, Melody. Double check that. Wings and facing. There was an and in there. It shouldn't be there, I don't think. The faces of the cherubim are to face toward the atonement seat. You shall put the atonement seat on top of the ark and put the covenant witness inside the ark that I shall give you. Yeah. I see you in there, Sherry. Don't jump ahead of me. Wait. I shall meet with you there. Yahuwah's telling Masha, that's where I'm going to meet with you, right there. Where? Right beside my covenant witness. How important are those commandments? Yahuwah can meet with Masha anywhere. He said, I'm going to meet with you right there by the covenant witness, by this ark. You understand? I shall meet with you there, and I shall speak with you from above the atonement seat, from between the 2 cherubim, which are on the ark of the covenant witness. I shall speak to you, and I shall command you to implement what? What to implement? How many times y'all been through that, team? You see that? I'm catching it right now. I shall command you what to implement for the children of Yisharal. You shall also make a table out of acacia wood, 2 cubits long, or approximately 3 feet, and a cubit wide, or approximately 1 1/2 feet, and a cubit and 1/2 tall, or approximately 2 1/4 feet. You shall cover it with what? Pure gold. Look how detailed Yahuwah is. And he gave them the gold to do it. And this ain't no normal thing going on. This is Yahuwah saying, I'm the one that hooks you up. You come into covenant with me, look at the hookup. You got gold coming from everywhere. And make a molding of gold all around it. You shall make a frame around it and put a gold molding around the frame. Gold, gold, gold. Make 4 gold rings, more gold, and fasten the rings on the 4 corners of its 4 legs. And the rings that hold the poles used for carrying the table should be close to the frame. Make the poles out of acacia wood and cover them with gold. The table should be carried with these poles out of pure gold. See, what I'm saying, I'm stressing that because TS Info right now, we're doing the gold move for Yahuwah. He wants our best to do this push. I don't know why. I don't know all the ins and outs of why to do it this way. I just know why. He's coming back, and he needs messengers on this earth because that's the way he works. He can speak to the whole world in a big old microphone. He ain't doing it that way. He done said it. He gonna work through humans. Look at all this he's doing through them. Y'all going, that's tedious, that's tedious. That's how Yahuwah works. He doing another tedious thing through tsinfo.org. I got the music going over here. I got the translation going over here. I got the marketing going over here. I got this going on over here. I got the research going on over here. That's what he's doing. Out of pure gold, make plates, dishes, jars, spoons, and bowls for pouring. Y'all hear what he just said? Your plates, your dishes, your jars, your spoons, and the bowls, all pure gold. You shall set showbread on the table. Yeah. That's capitalized. You shall set showbread on the table. Capitalized. Before me continually. You shall make a lampstand. Capitalized. Out of pure hammered gold. Its base, shaft, cups, branches, flowers, and petals should all be attached to it. It should have 6 branches coming out of its sides, 3 branches on one side of the lampstand and 3 branches on the other side of the lampstand. One branch shall have 3 cups shaped like almond blossoms. What is going on with Yahuwah with this? Each with a flower and petals. The next branch shall also have 3 cups shaped like almond blossoms, very specific. Each with a flower and petals. This is how it is to be for the 6 branches coming out of the lampstand. In addition, on the lampstand itself, there shall be 4 cups shaped like almond blossoms, each with a flower and petals. There shall be a petal under the first pair of branches, and a petal under the next pair of branches, and a petal under the last pair of branches. This is how it is to be for the 6 branches coming out of the lampstand. Their petals. Why am I so focused and so I'm being emphatic? Because who loves Yahuwah like that? That's right. Michaela goes, almond blossom. That's exactly it. Yahuwah, he ain't worried about what you think. He worried about what he thinks. And are you going to get on the same page with him? Make them almond blossoms. Why, Yahuwah? Because I said. Y'all parents, y'all act like y'all don't even, y'all parents forget y'all parents. Do this. Why? Because I said so. How many of you have done it? How many of you here done it? What you asking me questions for? Yahuwah got in his mind what he wants about this lampstand. And what he wants about this and that and this and that and this and that. Do it. Because I said so. I'm the Most High. Do you love me like that? If not, next. I'm going to find me some people. They're going to do these instructions. Their petals and their branches shall all be attached as one piece. And the whole piece should be made out of pure hammered gold. You shall make 7 lamps for it, and they shall be set up so that they direct their light in front of the lampstand. Yahuwah said, these lights that you do, not in the back, not to the side. That light should come out where? In front of the lampstand. Make its tongues and trays out of pure gold. He didn't say nothing about the silver. He didn't say nothing about the bronze. They had a bunch of it. He said, no. Everything you're doing here is to be made out of pure gold. All these items are I'm in verse 39. There's only 2 verses left. All of these items are to be made out of pure gold, weighing a talent. Y'all ready for this? What's a talent weigh? Or approximately 75 pounds. That shouldn't be 4/10 there. I don't know why I got that. I'm going to put a highlight on it. We'll keep that around. Put around. Approximately. That's it. We don't need to put the 4/10 there, fam. I'm highlighted. Who is that? You home? Come and say hi. I just cried over you two. Huh? My wife is here.
Hey, everybody.
Come here.
Hello.
My little karate man's here. Show me your karate outfit, guys. Show me your karate outfit. You karateed up. See that? He's all karateed up. Y'all made it back? All right, we bringing it home.
Okay.
You good?
Love you guys.
All right. That just made me cry over y'all. You didn't see it?
No.
Wait till you see it. Y'all jack me up. All of these items are to be made out of pure gold, weighing a talent, or approximately 75 pounds, family. Great day. What the world? 75 pounds of pure gold. Somebody go do the calculation. What is 75 pounds? Somebody put it in the chat. 75 pounds in dollars today. What is 75 pounds worth in dollars today? Just so people can get an idea how Yahuwah rolls. Y'all gonna make me do it. Who gonna beat me to it? Who gonna beat me to it? I'm going for it. Ready? I'm going for it. Who gonna beat me to it? Let's see who's got it in there before I got it in there. Who gonna beat me to it? Who gonna beat me to it? Y'all gonna beat me? Somebody might have beat me already. Put it in the chat. What is 75 pounds of gold worth? All right. I got it. Who got it? I already got it. If y'all ain't got it, I got it. 3 million. There you go. Eileen got it. $3,019,419. 75. Yahuwah said all this stuff, you make it out of 75 pounds. All these items are to be made out of pure gold weighing a talent or approximately 75 pounds. Yeah. I'm going to highlight that whole verse. I'm going to make sure that's clear. Matter of fact, I'm going to highlight the beginning. So y'all understand? That's all the stuff we're reviewing line by line. We're scrubbing this stuff. All of you reviewers, the way you see me reading it is how you should be reading it. You shouldn't just be reading it to get through it. Everybody should be reading it to understand it. See, when I come back, I'm going to read it to understand it. Y'all, some of y'all here with me go, oh, reviewers. Some of y'all reviewers are here now go, oh. You should be, you're called to be excellent. So you got to review it that way. Oh. So how did I come with that calculation? Gold is $3,361 per ounce now. That's why. Great day. Whew. All right, now watch. Verse 40, and I'm done. See to it that you make everything according to the blueprint which I showed you on the mountain. You see that? Yahuwah, how serious was he about this? And then he continues. He just continues to tell him all the stuff to do for that set apart place, for the dwelling place where he was coming to live. So what's my point? Yahuwah's coming back, but he's not coming back until we establish his dwelling place, which is his word. His word is his dwelling place. And his word has been smashed on this earth. And we, for whatever reason or reasons, we have been called to be the ones. That's why this telethon has to be about the gold standard of Yahuwah. You need to go deep in your soul. And you need to just check yourself and go, look, Yahuwah said at the beginning of this, everyone whose heart tell the children of Yisharal, verse 2, to make an offering for me. Receive the offering for me from everyone whose heart leads them to give it. It doesn't change. Do you believe this is like the gold standard of Yahuwah's ways on this earth now? What we're doing with the true scriptures? I know it is. I know it's the truth. It's the way, the truth, and it leads to the life. It is the word of Yahuwah. No one comes to the Father except through the word. Yahusha, who is Yahuwah, says, no one comes to the Father except through me. And who is me? John, Yahuwah in 1:1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with Alua, and the Word was Alua. No one comes to me except, no one comes to the Father except, you can't get to Yahuwah, which is the ultimate pinnacle, unless you come through the Word. How you gonna get through the Word unless you got the truth? Word. Or the truth scriptures. That's it. Man, I done ripped through this whole thing today. I was going to bring overseers in there. I was going to bring special guests. And my overseers know I got a special situation going on today. And look how Yahuwah worked that thing with me. He was strategic. Yahuwah was strategic with me. I'm under a very strict, hardly anybody knows, I'm under a very strict process right now. Cleansing process. Right now. I'm on my 7th day of a very strong cleansing, which requires, as you would know, special times. Yahuwah worked with me strategically today through this whole thing. I've been faithful. First time, I think, since the beginning, we ain't had no one on here. We're not going to have nobody else on here. I want everybody to go to tsinfo.org and just present. Now, we'll do another telethon soon, and we'll bring on all kind of guests. Today was about that next level of Yahuwah. It's about that gold standard of Yahuwah. Like, we out here, we working our tails off pushing, and we need supporters to push as hard as we push with this work. They got to push with their resources, with their prayers, with their shares, with their likes, all the things you got in your hands to do. You have to get some brochures and make this thing rock. Love y'all with all I got, man. Hopefully y'all got the message now. If you're watching this replay, when we do the telethons, they go all the way until it's over, until that date is done. So the date is done when the sun rises tomorrow on what they call Wednesday. So all through the time you're hearing this, I'm talking about the sun, our time, wherever I'm at. That's how we run Promote the Truth. Wherever I'm at, that's the base. You see me move all of a sudden to Australia, you'll see the base move. Until we raise up elders, and then we start raising up emissaries. Funny part, some of y'all got that in you. You got to develop that seed, that acorn. You got to develop that. Yahuwah could be calling you to be an emissary. But just imagine what you got to get your brain to be able to go spit it. You notice all the emissaries, they spit it out. You can't trap them in words. Can't do it. Yahuwah's in them. And he gave them that knowledge. And that's a calling on them. Y'all get it today? Love y'all with all I got. Everybody go to tsinfo.org. Y'all give with the best you got. Gold standard. Remember the 7 strategies that we're doing. And I'll see y'all very, very, very soon. I'll do a follow-up to this right away. But I gave you all I got today under these very unique circumstances I'm working under. Everybody, shout out to Yahuwah. Thank you, Yahuwah.